What's up, everyone? It's Matt Martin with The Grass Factor, and I wanted to talk today about something that I think I do not personally stress enough. And I want to do an entire series talking about how to use individual herbicides. But more than that, I want it to be more of a caution and a conversation about the reality, the responsibility of what it means to take something, a chemical that can take life, and have the authority, the domain, the responsibility to apply that into the environment. I will work through every herbicide I have in my possession. I'll talk about mix rates. I'll talk about how to weigh it. I'll talk about when to apply it. I'll talk about how to apply it. I'll talk about blanket spraying versus spot spraying. I'll go through with every one of the herbicides I have in my possession. In fact, I may even pick up herbicides just to get through the video series. And I want to do that because I want to help people not make the same mistakes I've made. I want to help people not make the same mistakes that other people have made, and to just stress the responsibility of what it is to be an applicator. This being part one, I wanted to first apologize that I do not stress enough how risky it is to actually apply an herbicide. If you look at this label behind me, what is the big word right there? Danger. Keep out of reach of children. It even tells you can't even use this in New York. That's because this concentrated material could potentially cause harm. However, if you pay attention to the contents of this label and use it as directed, your safety hazard risk is extremely low. The most important part is getting through the entirety of this label. Reading a label is not easy. There's a lot of data, there's a lot of information, there's a lot to retain in each and every label. So I want to make it clear, herbicides, in using them, are not funny. There is an inherent risk that you adopt every time you choose to apply one. There's a certain amount of safety that should be considered. People are going to make mistakes. They shouldn't be ostracized for it, but they should learn from it. As applicators, as turf managers, when I say in that video, we're stewards of the planet, it's because we leverage our license, our education, our experience to pick up an herbicide that could potentially cause significant environmental harm and use it in such a way to provide environmental benefits. That's a tremendous power. With great power comes great responsibility. I'm guilty of not stressing the importance of taking it serious. I'm guilty of making it seem like more is better. I'm guilty of making it sound like anybody should do it. And that is purely not the case. So part one, I want to say sorry. If I ever gave anyone the intention, the confidence, the security to go at this haphazardly, to feel like if I've ever given you the feeling that there isn't as much of a risk, I apologize. But I think we should have a one-on-one here where we get down to basics. And we go from start to finish through a variety of products, from the absolute most basic to as advanced as we possibly can. So this is the start of the series. I wanted to start with an apology. And from this point forward, we're going to move into labels. We're going to dissect labels. We'll start with this label. I'll show you how I read through a label, the most important parts of a label, and hopefully give you some information and some starting points on being able to read and interpret what actually goes on in a label. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. Take it easy.